To get Google AdSense approval, there are certain things that you need to do right before you can get AdSense approval in 2026. And in this video, I'm going to share with you all the things that you need to know before you can get approval with Google AdSense. So I'm going to go with a simple thing or the basic things that you need to have them on your website before AdSense will approve you. Mind you, AdSense is not managed by human beings. They are always managed by bots. Yes, bots. So sometimes the bot can reject your website if things are not working perfectly on it. Before I go to the technical aspect, I will take you to the basic things that you need to understand before your website will be approved with Google AdSense. This is not a screenshot. This is my website. I'm going to use this website as an example for you guys to understand how AdSense works. Okay, so my before your website will get approved by Google AdSense, this video is going to be a little bit longer. So if you don't have time, you can go ahead to watch videos that will give you simple tips, because I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to break it down for you guys to understand, because a lot of people just reach out to me to fix their website for them. And if you want me to do that, you can go to the contact section of this website, or you can go to my YouTube about section or the comment section. You can have my number there, reach out to me, but it's not going to be free. Yes, you can pay some amount of money before I can fix that for you. So let's get down to business. So your website must have pages on the website, right? The pages that are very important and people do not even take them very serious is that the home page is sometimes always provided by the platform. This is a Blogger website. So my websites are normally hosted on Blogger because I know how to optimize it and get AdSense approval. But my clients, people who always reach out to me, I always build their website using WordPress and other hosting platforms. So if you want me to do that for you, you can reach out to me. If you want me to build a Blogger website for you, you can reach out to me. I will charge for just 500 cedis for Blogger website, and I'm not going to just design the website for you. I'm just going to load it with a high quality content for you guys to get monetized with Google AdSense, and I'm going to do all the necessary things that you can do to get your website approved by Google. So one is the about section. So the about section talks about the owner of the website and how what the website is about. So the website must have an about section for users to easily navigate that. So if they go to the about section, they will get to know the owner of the website and things that the website talks about. Yes, this is very important. If you miss this, that means you're not going to be monetized by Google AdSense. So that's number one. To go with the about section, let me go to Blogger over here. To create pages in your Blogger, go to Blogger. You see I'm going to the section over here. Blogger is being hosted by Google, so it's very simple and you don't have to pay for any hosting. Okay, so you go to pages right over here. Okay, so you go to pages, and this is what the about section is. This is it over here, the button section. If I click on that, you could see that everything that was written here is here. Okay, so let me close this ad by Google. Okay, so this is the about section. I can edit it anytime that I want, and that is it. So to create page on your website, you don't have to worry much about that. All you need is to go to this section where it says pages and click on this new page over here. So through the new page, you have to change the name of that, the title over here, change it and type in your content over here, and that is that. This is how you create a page using Blogger. Okay, so your website must first of all have the about section for your visitors to know what the website is about, And then the second one is contact us. Okay, the contact us also gives them the access to contact you. So I said if you want me to do anything, you can go to the contact section, and there's my Gmail. Everything that you want from me, you can contact me through this phone number over here. Is this available on WhatsApp? So that is that. So this is how people can contact you if in case anything happens. This is how they can contact you over here. And then straight from that, you can they can get your help. And that, because websites are not basically for you, the owner, is for visitors. So the visitors can also have access to you, and then can contact you anytime that they wish. They don't understand anything, they can visit you contact session to contact you from wherever they are. Yes, so that's rule number 2. The privacy policy also is very important. These are the basic things that I mentioned, and the privacy policy is very important. They need to know how your website works, how you protect them, and your cookie durations, and everything needs to be written under the privacy policy. So the privacy policy talks about the cookie, business transfer, legal reasons, cookie tracking technologies, personal information. So you just have to let them understand that you protect their privacy. You don't share their data to any platform out there. Just let them understand. Yes. So most these are the basic things. And last and very important one is terms and conditions. So this was just updated on the August of 2024. That's when I last updated it. So this is very important. You can go ahead to write, or just copy and then rewrite it in your own words. So the acceptance terms, change terms, and then ownership, licenses, and everything must be under over here. This is not a WordPress website. This is a blogger website. Okay, and then DMCA over here is also important in your website. So this was also updated in the copyright section over here. This is also updated in 2024 over here, right? So the copyright is also important. Let them understand that all the post on your website is not copyrighted. Like, you own the rightful ownership to the content on your website. Yes, this is very important. Let them understand that you own the rightful ownership, and the disclaimer is also important. These are the 5 key measures, and then most important pages under that needs to be listed under your website. If you have all these things, that means you are step number 1 done. So somebody may ask, why did I skip the sitemap? The sitemap allows people to navigate through your website. Okay, so all the titles and then the posts that have been written on this website is being listed under the sitemap. So the person can skip any post and then go straight to the sitemap to check the titles of which they want to read the articles. They can select that, and then automatically, if I click on, is there any legit way to make money online? If I click on that, it's going to move me straight to the content of that topic. So that is very simple. That's what the sitemap talks about. It doesn't have anything to do with Adsense approvals. That's the reason why I did not talk about that. And then rule number 2, your title, they have to have subtitles over here. You could see over here that I have categories unlisted under the main heading over here. These are the categories. This helps people to understand how your website looks like, and then how they can navigate through it. So somebody who wants health articles, they can click on health, and all the articles listed under health will be brought before them for them to read through it. This is very important. And right from this place, this means you are step number 1 done with your website. Now let's move on to step number 2. This is going to be personal, and then I'm going to tell you the reason why you always receive low value content on your website as you apply for AdSense approval. Most people, the most mistakes that people do is they always confuse the algorithm or the bot with confusing articles. What do I mean by confusing articles? A person can write in health and wealth niche, and the same person, you will see the person blogging music and then uploading different stuffs on the website. Yes, this confuses the Google bots as to where to place your articles. Yes, this is very, very important. You just have to be specific. Let them understand how and what your website is about. Yes, let them understand. You can never be writing under health and wealth, and then the same person will always go up to a section of writing or uploading music on the same website. This is confusing, and if you are a visitor, you won't even go ahead by reading all these things. Yes, so you could see you have subtopics. Somebody may ask, why am I doing all these things? We have subtopics that is being listed under a specific topic. So if I choose wealth, you could see that if I go to the category section over here, you could see I have AdSense and blogging, because this is for the making money online niche. So this website talks about three posts in general. We have the health, and then the subtopic. Some of the help subtopic is hair and beauty. I have insurance over here. I have make money online over here, and then the recipe is under health. Making money online, marketing is also under making money online. Investment is under finance, and then the weight loss is also under health. So this is very, very strategic. I just did not choose a specific, like a single niche. I just wrote under three main niches and then narrow it down to their subtopics. This is very, very important, because if I to talk about making money online, I have to add investment, marketing, and then other different things like banking to it, in order to make it a full package for my visitors to read through it. So if you want to do the same thing, you just have to understand how these things works. Do not confuse it like you are confusing the system with any other topic that comes into your mind. You could see somebody writing posting health, and then the same person will be posting news and different things. This is going to confuse the algorithm. So if I go to the section, I just deleted some of the posts on this website, just because I didn't want it to do that. And then if you do all these things right, it's left with some few methods for you to get AdSense approval straightforward after applying it, of which I'm going to mention says add your website to Google Search Console. Okay, so Google Search Console allows visitor to see your website from Google. Yes, I already made a video about that. Yes, and this is very, very important. So if you want to do that, you can go to the section where it says Google Search Console and hit on this section where it says start now. But I don't have that Search Console on this platform. I'm on this Gmail. I have it over here because I already have the account. Okay, so it's automatically, if I click on that and then log in, I'm going to be landed on the platform of that. This is where my website, and you can see over here I have so many blog spots being listed over here. Alright, so let me go straight to this session where it says start now. Okay, So this is where the website is right now. It's on the same Gmail, lest I forget. Okay, so you have to add your website to Google Search Console. And how do you add that to it? You go to the section where it says add property, add your Gmail without the www, add your domain name without the www dot, and then right from there you can go to the section where it says continue, and from that your website is going to be added to Google Search Console. And if I go to the inside section over here, you have so many things that's going to help you. Okay, so total clicks and all those stuffs, the click-through rates, and everything is going to be measured by Google Search Console over here. And they are going to give you a code to place it inside your website in order for it to be successful for you. So new owner, congrats for reaching 20 clicks a day and all those stuffs over here. This is very, very important, right? This is very, 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 very important. You have to um understand that this is how Google also works. You can't get AdSense approval without your website being available on Google for visitor to visit it, because they need your impression and your visitors to also make money, because it's a win-win position for both bloggers and then for Google themselves, because they also take percentage from the amount of money that you're going to make using your Google AdSense. So somebody may ask, do I make money with Google AdSense? I'm not very serious on this website, and if you want me to sell this website for you, you can reach out to me. It's going out for at least, it's being verified. It's verified, so let me go straight to it for you guys to know what I'm talking about. If I go to the earning session and go to the view session, I'm going to go I don't have enough a huge money on it, because I don't normally work with this platform over here. Okay, I don't work with AdSense because I have a lot of things that I'm doing. I just created it for tutorial sake. So what I'm going to do is to go to the section where it says payment and then go to verification check. You could see that my AdSense account is completed, verification is completed. Why did I do that? I already have YouTube account that was linked to this AdSense. So if I go to the payment info, you could see that I can, if I switch to that, you can see that it says closed. Yes, so I already have some amount of money on it. So you can see I have $69.72 on it. So if I sell this website for you about 2,000 Ghana cedis, it's not like that, because I already verified that, and I don't want to even go ahead by selling it, because I already need this AdSense account, so I can migrate it to another Gmail for you before I will sell it out to you guys. So that's very, very important notice for you guys, because this contains my AdSense and then my AdSense to YouTube, and then this is the AdSense for um, website AdSense over here. So I've now reached the 4%, and because I don't normally work on it, that's the reason why I'm not moving very fast as it used to be. So this is very, very important. And this is when I go back to the Google Search Console, this is going to be very, very important to you guys, because this is going to allow you to verify all the links that you want them to appear on Google. So if, let's take it that if you delete any post, let me go straight to the session. So let me say I've uploaded this video, this link over here. Okay, I've uploaded this content over here. If I want to verify it, I just have to copy this link over here, copy, go to Google and then search for that, and then paste in that link and hit on this enter for you to start indexing. So I'm going to index this link and then request for index. Okay, I'm going to request for index for it to, I want Google to show this post to the general public, and then when people search for the same keyword, I want my post to appear. This is very very important. I have to do it this way. So you could see that index has been requested. I'm waiting for the outcome. Okay, so submitting your request. Okay, so index has been requested. I'm going to test this live for you guys to see whether the link will be indexed or okay. So it's loading. Like the video, subscribe and turn on notification bell so that whenever I drop an amazing video like this, YouTube will not hesitate to let you guys know that I've uploaded a new video on this. So you can see over here it says your URL is available to Google. So this is how you can index to your post. So you have to take your time, index all the links that you want it to appear on Google. And let's take it that I don't want that post to appear on Google. Have to go to the section where it says remove URL over here. So I have to request for that new request and then paste that URL over here. Alright, so if I paste that and then request for that, they are going to remove that. So that is very very important. And the sitemap, you have to add it over here. So this is it. I've added some sitemaps over here, so you can see over here that it says 49,000 pages discovered with this sitemap over here. It says success, and this is it. This is how, if I want to remove any sitemap, it's very very simple. I have to click on that, and then if I go to the session remove sitemap, I'm going to remove this sitemap from it because I already have it added to it. So this is down the sitemap to my website over here. This is very very important. And guys, this is how you can get Adsense approval with these simple things. Also, now that we are done with Google Search Console, also do not use AI content for your website, because the content that you are uploading must be real and then must be very very quality and high. If I mention quality over here, they need high quality content. So if you use, let's take it that ChatGPT to generate any article, you just have to go to humanizers and then humanize it. So humanizer. So normally I use Sonic to humanize my content because I love using them. I will leave the link to Sonic in the description box. It's not free. You can use it, you can purchase it, and then it will humanize your content to give your readers these human feelings that the content wasn't generated by AI but rather by you as a human being. So let me try it for free. You can try it for free for some time, but it's not free. You have to pay for it. So that is that. So if you want to try it for free, there's no credit card needed. You can just try it out over here by clicking on this, just selecting your Gmail. Okay, so this is Sonic for you. This is the AI content humanizer that I normally use to humanize my content, and they have a lot of things in it that you can use to write any thing that you want to write, because this is very very important. Even if you don't have any idea, all you need is to paste your go to the right section over here. So if you go to the right section, you can paste your title that you want to write about over here, and then they are going to write it for you. Okay, so it's very very simple, and like that you can just write for any content that you want to write. And if you want to humanize any content, you just have to paste it over here. It says 1000 words to be humanized. Okay, so this is very very important, guys. So 1000 words at once. So if you paste the content over here and hit on humanize, they are going to rewrite the article for you. And then what you need to do is to go to enhance readability, but that one is not you just have to be a pro before you can get access to this over here. Okay, so this is very very important things that you need to understand before you can get AdSense approval. And then the images on your website also must be a high quality image. So what I normally do, I don't normally go ahead by uploading any other images, like okay, random image that I find online. I just decided to upload it over here. That's not what I do. I just sit back, check the article that I'm using, and then go to this platform like Pezzles. Okay, if I go to that platform, I'll be able to get that done. Okay, I'll be able to get it done. If I go to Pezzles, and then if I check, let me show you guys Pezzles. Okay, so if I click on Pezzles, this is images for free to download. And right after downloading them, you don't have to go ahead by just uploading it directly to your website. This is going to let them know something. So what I'm going to do is to, after downloading the image that you want. So if I click on this download button over here, it's going to be downloaded. You just don't have to even sign up for an account. It's going to be downloaded free to your computer. And what you need to do right after that is go to this section where it says image converters. So what website is sometimes very difficult, so we go to image converter. Okay, so I normally use this platform which says cloud convert over here. So webp convert. This is what I'm going to I normally use. So I just select the file over here. I just select the file over here. Okay, so this is the file over here, and then select this section. So I'm converting it from the JPEG to WebP. So if I click on that and then hit on convert over here, they are going to convert that file for me to download. And this is very very important for bloggers, because if I go straight to that and I go to this section, okay, so if I hit on download, automatically this file has been changed to WP file, WebP file. So if I go to this section and then go straight to my downloads over here, so you could see that it contains this WP file over here. This is very very important. And then what I'm going to do is, now if the image quality is not good for me, I have to go to image upscalers to upscale the image to a high quality, because this is very very important if you want your website to look very genuine and then high quality, with high quality pictures and content. This is what you need to do as a blogger to get the best result out of what you want. Okay, so now that I'm done with this session, what I'm going to also tell you to do is keep updating your website regularly, because you updating your website can help Google to push your website to a higher and higher people. If I go to my website now, to this section where it says post over here, I have 60 posts over here, 60 posts published on this website. So you cannot just post about 5 and then expect Google AdSense to approve your website. They are not going to do that for you guys. So you just have to get yourself at least 12 to 15 or 20 posts on your website, and it's going to help them increase your probability of getting approved to Google AdSense. So get that in your mind. Now that we are done with this section, the last but not the least thing that I'm going to tell you is to mind your theme that you use. Your theme and your graphics sometimes talks about if they are going to be approved or you are not going to be approved. Yes, so normally we always receive this low value content on our website, but we think the content on our website is what they are talking about. That's not what they mean. Sometimes it's not about your content, but it's about your graphics. It's about your website, how the pictures, how your theme is. Yes, Your website theme sometimes talks about a lot, because if your theme is not good, the probability of the articles readability is going to be very low. People are not going to be able to read that. So you can see my theme. You can switch to from normal mode to dark mode over here. This is going to help people to protect their site. Yes, so it's very very important you place all these things in, or you put all these things in place, and you are going to be approved by Google AdSense. So you can see that the pages are also listed below over here. I have everything being attached. Most of the things are sometimes not important. So for example, the social media icons and all those stuffs are not even important. All you need to know is your website must have this pages on it available for people to always navigate through it. You must also bear in mind that your website is being specific in a specific niche, because do not confuse the system with all the articles that comes into your mind. Sometimes that's what new bloggers do. We always confuse the algorithm about anything that pops into your mind. Oh, let's upload this. This is very important. I think this is going to be very useful to people. And also must also upload evergreen content. What do I say about evergreen content? A content that is going to be always important to people, for them to visit your website to get answers to their questions that they need. They want like a content that is going to provide value to people. Yes, not about any random content, but a content that is going to be very very important and very very going to provide a lot of value. Yes, that's very very important. Just what you need to do more and more. Do not go ahead by using any AI tool to write any article, upload, and then you're going to be verified or you're going to be approved. This is not how it is. So let me show you guys how to add your website to Google AdSense. So I already have one added over here. So if I go to ads over here, so I'm going to go to this section where it says sites over here. So the site section is how it looks like. So what I'm going to do right now, if I want to add a site, I'll go to this section where it says new site. Then I have to type in the URL of my website or the domain name of my website. Okay, so if I add it on hit on save, they are going to provide me a code, of which I'm going to do a dedicated video on that for me to place into my website head or below my head tag, and this is going to help me to be approved, of going to help Google to verify or navigate through my website, because I've given them access to visit my website. And also bear in mind that website that does not fall or that violates Google AdSense policy will not be approved. Yes, for example, if you if you want to monetize your website with this porn website, means Google is not going to accept you. Yes, they will not never accept you. You can go with Astera and most of the platforms out there that allows this adult content. Yes, if you want to monetize adult content, the same as YouTube does not allow that, they need to protect their visitors, so they will not never monetize your website. So you have to be very very mindful of whatever you are doing on your website. So adult content are not going to be monetized by Google. Also, if not like that, your website must also be added to this platform called Google Search Console. Okay, and I also have Google Analytics, of which it monitors everything, including my revenue on that. And if you generate any article with article AI platforms, you just have to rewrite that article in order to get a high quality content, in order to avoid low value content. So if I want to index any of these posts over here, yes, And then the crawlability of the website must be very, very powerful. Yes, most websites cannot be accessed by mobile phones, and they know most platforms are visited by mobile phones. Most, for example, when you come to Africa, right over here, the device type is mostly mobile phone. So you have to create a website that allows visitors to also that allows mobile devices, and that is very, very good to mobile devices. That will be very, very the speed will be very fast if somebody uses mobile device to visit that website. Yes, this is very, very important, and this is things that you need to understand if you want to get Google AdSense approval in the in 2026. You don't have to worry much about that. I've already informed you that if you want me to help you, of it, this help is not going to be free of charge. I'm going to charge you for something, but I will try to fix all the things that you need to fix on your website in order to get AdSense approval. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop an amazing video like this, YouTube will never hesitate to let you know that I've dropped a new video. Comment down below all the things that you want me to do, or things that you don't understand, and then I will make a dedicated video to that. See you in my next video. Stay safe, and then peace out.